Happy Wednesday. Yep, we are starting midweek this vlog because I am 20 minutes away from Invisalign. What? I don't know how this vlog is gonna play out, so we're just gonna roll with it. Maybe I'll vlog later today, maybe I'll skip tomorrow, who knows, but I wanted to start it today on Wednesday because your girl is getting Invisalign. So that's what's happening, you guys. Invisalign. We're getting it done today, June 2nd. I'm really excited. I'm also a little bit nervous because the doctor said that I need to get some bands too. And you know, it's like, it's already gonna be a certain level of discomfort, but then I had to take it there, you know, like most things. I gotta put the sprinkles on top. She's like, you know, you have a weak jaw, so why don't we just add some bands and make it extra uncomfortable? So we're gonna, you know, but here's the good thing. The good thing is we're all friends here and we get to do it together. So I'm not in this process alone. A lot of you guys have messaged me privately and said, hey, listen, I am X years old, obviously my age or older. And I've been looking into Invisalign, so I'd really love to hear your honest feedback. I've been super transparent about it. The initial time that I got Invisalign and how much I hated it. So I'm actually going in with an already sour experience, but after talking to this new orthodontist and her experience, so I'm feeling good about it. There's been a lot of progress and advancement in the whole aligner tray concept, clear beads, and no lisp. Digital scans as opposed to the putty, which is what I got done. And when I had Invisalign done, I went to a dentist. I didn't go to an orthodontist, so that might have been my #1 problem. But anyway, here's what my face looks like. Look at that overbite. Oh, that's nice. Got an overbite. And if you guys are new around here and you don't know what this crazy lady's talking about, I had braces when I was 15, never used my retainers. Got Invisalign when I was 31, 32, I don't remember, but it was several years ago. And I got up to maybe the second to last tray and I hated it and I just stopped and I went to have them like saw off the beads. And then now in my almost 37 years of age, I have a snaggletooth that keeps chipping my front teeth. And so in order for me to fix my front teeth and have the repair stay, I have to realign my teeth. So here we are. I had this digital scan done, and if you guys missed that initial appointment, the orthodontist let me know that I have an underdeveloped chin. That means at some point in my life, my chin never finished growing. So I have a weak chin, and this might help with that problem. I'm obviously delaying the inevitable, so the next time that I check in with you guys, I'm gonna have my Invisalign. Yep, get ready for the lisp. It's happening. They said that it doesn't happen anymore. They said the lisp only happens maybe like the first day or two when you're adjusting to the trays, and that it doesn't happen because with the digital scans, the trays are so precise, there's no room for like, you know, trapping of things and fluids, and it's the proper size. So I guess it makes sense. It's kind of like if you're wearing shoes that are too big or too small, there's gonna be some sort of obvious thing. I'm not ready, you guys. I'm not ready to be hungry for like 6 months. Hey you guys, 11 o'clock, hold on. Hey you guys. Okay, it was painless. She said the lisp is only for a day or two, and it's mostly obvious to me, not everyone else. And I was like, you're just saying that. You're talking romantic to me. But I wasn't aware that I needed to get brackets. So I have a bracket on this side and on this side for the rubber bands. I don't know if you guys can see that little the little gray square, that's like a traditional braces bracket. Has a little hook on it. And so because I have an overbite from my underdeveloped chin, I have to do a band from the bottom up to the top. So they kind of go on an angle like this, and it brings my jaw out front. So maybe it will develop my chin. I'm always super transparent with you guys. You've seen me in my underwear. You've seen me cry. You've seen dates not show up for me. You've seen me talk about getting stood up and terrible things of divorce. I've talked about the nitty gritty, so let's keep it real. I walked out feeling very ugly. I felt sad, and I felt sad in that moment because no one wants to feel ugly. No one enjoys feeling ugly. And I think that when you had a hand at making yourself feel that way, then you feel a little bit mad at yourself. So I was like, was it really such a big deal that I keep chipping my front tooth? Is it that big of a deal that I keep chipping my front tooth? Did I really have to go through all this process just to stop chipping my front teeth? But I think I'm very self-aware when I see myself crawling into these like dark little moments, and I've learned to cope in these moments, and I've learned to talk myself through them. And while I do not feel really pretty right now, I understand that if I do my part in this process, this is going to be a 6-month process. It could be up to a year if I don't, take it super seriously, but it's a 6-month process. It's going to make sure that it's not only going to fix my teeth from chipping, it's also going to help with my chin. It's going to help with my double chin. It's going to help with my tense jaw or my teeth grinding at night from stress. It's also going to help from my overbite, which for me has been a huge insecurity. We tried to fix it when I was 15 and did a very good job. Y'all, I was scraping the floor, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good that's going to come out of this. And while I may not feel really pretty right now, I know it's a part of the process. And just like feeling lost and sad after a divorce, it's a part of the process. Just like dating and getting heartbroken and stood up and let on and ghosted, wanting to find love again, it's a part of the process. So everything comes with a process to it. And the process for my smile and my chin and not chipping my teeth is this. And so I can see how the benefits are going to outweigh the moment in time that I'm feeling right now. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I don't want to be like, yeah, woo, Invisalign, let's go to a rave. This is awesome. You want to go eat some crunchy tacos? No, I walked out feeling pretty crappy. I sat in my car for a second. I sent Parker a little crying emoji. But I know it's a part of the process and it's going to be worth it. So I hope you guys will stick around for the next 6 months. And hopefully I don't say 6 months anymore. I have to go to Target to do a drive-up pickup for the boys' yogurts. It's the only place that has them. It's the only place that I can buy them. Even though for like the last year and a half, I've done grocery delivery with Walmart. These yogurts, man, I gotta do drive-up pickup every time for these kids and their yogurts. But you know what? It's worth it. Did your parents force feed you like 2 gallons of dairy products every day? Because that was what was keeping you from getting brittle bones and dying and turning into a pile of goo. Yeah. Are you of that generation? So my kids are like, yogurt. And I'm like, yeah, yogurt. All the yogurt. I did learn good news though. Previously before with Invisalign, like I told you guys I'm a grazer and so I eat all the time, and she was telling me, she's like, yeah, we tell you can just drink water with them in, but you can do more. She's like, you could have your coffee, you could have yogurts, you can have smoothies, applesauce, any soft food that don't require a lot of chewing, any colorful beverages except red wine. She's like, you can have it with them in. We would much rather you have them in for a longer period of time than pop them out for eating. And then telling her, I'm like, it takes me like 3 hours to finish my coffee. She's like, I know, me too. She's like, and I don't want you to have those trays out for 3 hours while you enjoy your coffee. So enjoy your coffee, have those trays in, do whatever you need to do, pop them out, rinse them, put them back in. So that made me feel really good. Like I'm not as shackled to this, or I'm not being held back at enjoying life still by wearing these. And she was telling me, she's like, if you're going on vacation and you don't want to wear them while you're on vacation, we don't recommend it, but you can, and you can just stay on that tray 1 more week and then move on to the next 26 trays. So I came home with 26 trays. I change them out every single Wednesday. I'll try a new tray as long as I keep them in 20 to 22 hours a day, every day of that week. So I'll check in halfway through the process and they'll see how I'm doing. So I'm excited. They gave me merch. I don't know if you guys want to see my merch. So they gave me this cool little bag with the Invisalign logo on it. Inside my Invisalign box, there is, you guys just pretend you're really fascinated right now. Like, this is an amazing unboxing. So with my Invisalign merch, I got some cleaning crystals. You could see that right there. And I got this bougie tray. Y'all, this tray, man, look at this. Doesn't that look like a Tesla? It's like a Tesla tray. I do have to say though, I'm a little offended that it doesn't have a mirror, because if I'm popping in trays, like, I want to see how I'm doing it, right? Like, I want a mirror. So what do you think your girl did? While I was in the waiting room, I text my sister-in-law. I was like, Kumis, what's up, yo? And so she's giving me all these tips and stuff. And so I was chatting with her and I was browsing on Amazon. I got myself, I don't mean to brag, but I splurged on a $6 retainer case with a mirror in it. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a sticker on it, because stickers make me happy. And I don't want to jinx myself, but have you noticed my lisp is not so bad anymore? Yay! Okay, that's it, bye. Hey you guys, happy Friday. Oh boy. All right, so we took a day off to get used to this whole oral situation. It's been a process. So we had Invisalign put in on Wednesday. The orthodontist told me to wait until Thursday to start using the bands so that the cement on the brackets could finish drying. Last Wednesday night was the first night I used the bands, and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then I woke up Thursday and I was like, this is terrible. It's terrible because you can taste the rubber in the rubber bands, and I like the smell of rubber. I just don't like to taste it for 22 hours a day. And the bands are to fix my overbite, which I've always had an issue with. But it kind of, super close up, it kind of makes the Invisalign aligner pop out a little bit where it holds the band. So it kind of, as opposed to the aligner usually being like this, it kind of pulls it out a little bit because of the tension in the rubber band. And so when it pulls it out, it kind of pokes me on the inside of my mouth. And I know that's something that I'll get used to eventually, just like when I had brackets. But I think in the meantime, I'm probably gonna head into like a Target and get some wax just to put a little bead right in that section. There's no sense in me abusing myself if I don't have to, you know, like, I'm not 15 anymore. I don't have to be the mayor of Tough Guy City. I gave myself yesterday a day to rest and just kind of get used to everything. And the lisp has gone away pretty much almost entirely. I think it comes back when I put them back in after eating or brushing my teeth or whatever. It takes me a little bit just to kind of hunker down and really adjust to it. My voice changes a lot with the rubber band. Anyway, yesterday I went to Pilates, and I have this permanent schedule of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday. If I feel good or I feel like maybe I missed out a little bit on a workout, I compensate on Saturdays. Yesterday's workout was really hard. And if you guys have done Pilates before, what I've noticed is that a lot of it is mental, and everything is hard, but it's 45 minutes of consistently hard, like continuous movement. And even if you can't do the full strength of the exercise or whatever, you have to just keep going. And it's a lot of mind, like willpower almost, you know? Well, because I was so in my own head about my trays, like my aligners, I was so in my head, like thinking about the taste of the rubber and the tension in my mouth and just kind of pushing down on the trays. Like when you have something in your mouth, you're constantly tinkering with it. So I was losing a lot of my energy into focusing on my mouth, and I really couldn't do the workout yesterday. I had to modify almost everything, and it was such a bummer. So last night when I was checking the app to book classes, because you book them out 2 weeks in advance, I noticed a lot of cancellations for 2 in the morning. And I told Parker, I was like, hey, do you think I could do another class this week? And I'm not asking him for permission. I just mean, like, do you think it's physically a good idea? He's been doing CrossFit for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. So he knows kind of like what pushing through pain is and
overextending your limits and what's a good idea, what's a good soreness, what's a bad soreness kind of thing. So I ask him a lot of questions when it comes to stuff like that. And he's like, well, you said you were not really invested in your workout today, so it might be good to check it out, but you should probably cancel your Saturday class because then it's a little bit too much. I was like, okay. So we're gonna go to the 9 o'clock class this morning, but I wanted to show you guys this cute little outfit. Do you guys remember last vlog I did that try on for you guys? It was very professional. There was a lot of really cool transitions between the try on so that you guys wouldn't see me in my underwear. Oh wait, that's not who I am. So in that vlog I told you, I was like, if I can't find good Amazon leggings, I'm just gonna drag my butt to Fabletics and I'm gonna get expensive leggings. Well, we didn't go. We didn't go to Fabletics. We went to the mall that has a Fabletics store the week after for Memorial Day because Parker wanted to see Filson. Filson is a bougie store for men, and for those of you that think Parker is so sweet and humble and not high maintenance, yo lying. So we wanted to go to Filson. Turns out it was closed, and I was like, hey, there's a Fabletics here. You want to kind of pop in and look? Y'all, they were having a 50% off the entire store sale for Memorial Day. That was Memorial Day weekend, by the way. So I got these leggings and I'm gonna show them to you because they're super cute. I'm gonna show them to you guys in here instead. I tried to show you in the bedroom, but it's so dark, you really can't see anything. So these are 7/8 power hold from Fabletics, which means they're not full length. You could see they're actually, on regular height people, they're supposed to be about to your ankle. Look. Do you guys get eaten by bugs during the summer? I have the type of blood that apparently is super delicious. So every summer from my knee, like from my knee down, I'm covered in bug bite and I just can't help it and I scratch. Anyway, so these are the Power Hold, which is the matte fabric that is like really stretchy but super compressive, which is my favorite fabric for Fabletics. Has a little logo as always. It's almost like a tomato orangey red, and then it has the pocket on the side. It's a sheer panel and this pink down the side. You guys remember we talked about this in my FabFitFun unboxing where I was like, are you guys red and pink? Are you team red and pink or are you like anti red and pink? This is a long line bra from Target. It's the same one that I showed you guys in the initial Pilates vlog that was like a mint color. The mint and the orange are still on clearance. This is one of the newer colors. And it has a shelf bra on the inside, so you don't have to wear extra protection if you don't want to, like an extra sports bra or anything. It's really a sports bra in and of itself. So that's it, you guys. We have the 9 a.m. Pilates class, and I have to do a Costco return. A few of you guys told me that the leggings at Costco from the Skechers brand were really good. I bought a pair, tried them at home, and I hated them. They were absolutely not stretchy enough. The material was too opaque. It was almost like a stretchy cotton, which for leggings, I really want the spandex or the elastane or the polyester even, but I'm not a fan of cotton leggings. So I'm taking those back, and then I have to do an in-store pickup at Target for a few new hampers for the house. I know, you guys, this is riveting content, super exciting. I mean, I don't even know what to do with myself. That's a scoop. That's the update. Today is Friday. Saturday and Sunday, boys, girls are all gonna be here, so I don't know what kind of shenanigans we're getting into, but we have a lot of home projects to do, and I know Parker has a list, and he's like in that mental state of, I think I'm gonna tackle it this weekend, which is good because it's been on his list since October. So I'm gonna be a loving, supporting wife and be like, yes, do you want me to hold your butt while you install this towel rod that I bought in October? Thank you, I love you.
You guys, good morning, happy Saturday. It is 11:30. I'm outside because I want to show you a special addition to our little Mexican pottery family. So when I was leaving Pilates yesterday, I drove past a Kroger and they usually have pottery stuff on the outside. So I text Parker and I was like, there's this really cute hedgehog and he looks like the pottery and blah, 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 blah. So of course he comes home from work and look at this. Look at this, isn't it cute? He's so chubby and little. So what I was thinking is, look at this. Look at this burnt biscuit. Look at this burnt biscuit. Look at this tiny burnt biscuit. So we have a master plan for our little hedgehog guy. Do you guys remember I got a planter from FabFitFun 2 cycles ago? I think it was the spring box. And I had it in the kitchen, but she was struggling so hard to bloom, so I took the lamp part off and I just left it outside. I literally just went and I plopped it outside. I was like, I'm over this.
If you're gonna live, you're gonna live, but you're not gonna live with this stupid little lamp and not flourishing. So I brought her outside and look at this. You see? Isn't that amazing? I just stuck her out here and she full on started to grow, which I thought was cool. Here's that little thing. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull her out of here and put her in the hedgehog. Isn't that a good idea? You know what's not a good idea? What's not a good idea is that Parker and I had the genius parental idea to take all 4 kids to the fair.
Yes!
And I don't know if you can tell right now, but it's raining. I'm right under the bright sunlight, but it's actually raining as I'm doing this video right now. So it's gonna be thunderstorms off and on all day, and we're just gonna wing it. Like today's gonna be a slim chillers kind of day. It's gonna be a day where we're at the fair probably for maybe 2 or 3 hours and then come home and question our parental choices. But we're excited. Hey Daniel, come show me that. So Parker and I went to Costco last week and we found Big Joe's. So if you guys have a Costco nearby and you get Big Joe's every summer, now's the chance to do it. They have a frog, a crocodile, and I think a shark, maybe. They have 3 animals and they're all, I don't know if you guys know, but Big Joe's are they're pool floaties. So you basically straddle them in the pool and you float. But they're full of these like foamy micro beads and they last, I would say maybe a summer or 2, but they're also kind of big and cumbersome. Kids really like them though.
Yeah, back off. Back off.
Back off. That wasn't very friendly. Still raining?
No.
No, it stopped. I think it'll be a good day. It's totally raining. Oh, you guys, let me show you. We have 2 new tenants. Can you see our 2 new tenants?
No.
They're little doves. They're in a committed relationship and they're building their nest. And they're actually super friendly. They don't scare away when we watch them or talk about them or hang out or look at them. I was noticing all these little twigs everywhere and there was just twigs everywhere and I was like, what's going on? I collected more for them just to help, you know, that's who I am. And so look at all of these little twigs. You see her? Hi Mama. Hi little Mama. You're so pretty.
Don't fall in the pool.
Hey, I wonder if we can leave snacks out for her. Like what would she eat? Birdseed? I would love to feed her. Parker's a little nervous that she might make a mess. You see? Look. Oh, hi lovers. Young love, am I right? Look at that. Young love. What are you doing? You better be careful. You're gonna knock your teeth out.
My turn. Jump away. That's a poison dart.
Oh, he is gonna fall in the pool, man.
I know.
Right?
And I'm gonna be allowed to jump in.
Hey you guys, I had to sneak back inside because FedEx just dropped off a package, so I thought I would share a tiny little Sephora haul that I did very impromptu in the middle of the night when my teeth were hurting. So I don't know if you guys follow Stiletto Me Up on Instagram. I love her account because she's a self-made, powerful businesswoman. I'm gonna try and see if I can pull up a picture. So she's been in vacation in Bora Bora and she recently had to chop off her hair because of damage. And so while she's been on this beachy vacation, her hair has been naturally air dried. And I was like, wow, it looks amazing. So she actually had a lot of feedback about how great her hair looked and shared the products that she used, which is why this haul happened. It's actually really cool that it happened because I already had this little kit in my basket and I wanted to check out and I really just couldn't justify a nail polish kit. But then when I added these other products, I was like, don't mind if I do. Look at her hair. It's air dry. Doesn't it look amazing? I love how it looks. It looks like she styled it, but it also looks effortless at the same time. And since her hair is short, it's a little bit shorter than mine is right now, and she does have layers, so obviously it'll be different. But it was just very inspiring that you could just, oh, here we go. Look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? So here's the haul. She said the only 2 products she put in her hair when she air dries it is the Way Wave Spray and the Way Leave-In Conditioner. So this is what they look like. I kind of gave them a little pre-snip and they smell like cologne. I'm a fan of cologne scent. I'm not a fan of items that I use for myself smelling like cologne. So I prefer more, yeah, they smell, actually, you know what this reminds me of? It smells exactly like Tommy Girl. Did anybody use the Tommy Hilfiger overalls? Yep, I did. I had to save up for almost a year to buy myself those overalls at Macy's, before it was Macy's. What was it before they changed the name? This is the wave spray. It smells like cologne. It's not bad. Like, I would use it. It's not like off-putting or offensive, but like all the noise in my house right now. So I got those two, and this is the other item that was in my basket. Do you guys remember the other kit that I bought from Nails Inc? I actually have it here. So I bought this other kit from Nails Inc, and it was such a hit. I loved it so much that when I saw a neon set, and I have a problem with neon things, like I really do. I'm pretty sure it's a serious problem. But I saw this kit and I was like, I kind of need that in my life. I want to do something like this. Doesn't that look cool? So maybe I'll try that out today or tomorrow if we get home early enough. And then the most exciting thing ever is I have had this facial moisturizer on my wish list probably for 4 or 5 years, but it's $300. It's supposed to be one of the best moisturizers ever, but it's $300. They had it as a point perk on the Sephora site. So I was like, yeah, I want to try the Augustinus Bader, I don't know, Rich Cream. So there's the branding for those of you that are curious. And you get 0.2 ounces. So not a lot, but I mean, this could give you probably a week's worth to see if you actually like it and see if you actually want to spend the $300 on a facial moisturizer. It's supposed to be magical. I mean, like fountain of youth magical. I think I need to figure this out for myself. So I thought it was really cool. But this was the sample they were offering. I also got this little mascara. I don't know. I think it's always a good idea to have miniature mascaras lying around. You just never know when you're gonna have a mascara emergency, you know? And then they just gave me a free perfume sample. I thought this was cool because it's from that same line, the Aqua Liguria line from Guerlain, which is really nice. The bottles are beautiful, the colors are beautiful. It's just something that's really pretty on your vanity. I think when you get something that you really enjoy and it comes in a beautiful presentation, it just makes you like it even more. So that's my mini Sephora haul. I was very excited to share it with you guys. So maybe if I get a chance, I'll try this out for you guys and let you know what I think. I do use the, I think it's 10-Minute Miracle, 7-Minute Miracle. It's a detangler spray that Katie, my hairdresser, introduced me to, and I've repurchased it probably 4 or 5 times. I actually have an empties. I have one in my empties now, which I'll talk about in that video. I thought this would be a really good substitute if it's a good product. I don't think that one, the 7-Minute Miracle, is cruelty-free, and Way is. So that's the haul. We are actually leaving for the fair at 1. We don't anticipate to be there very long just because it's hot. It's raining, we're taking little kids with us. It's a Saturday, so it's probably gonna be really packed and we don't know what kind of precautions or safety measures or whatever they're taking, so we just wanna be a little careful. But we anticipate having some fun. So I'll bring you guys along. I'll probably just do some footage on my phone just so you can see instead of carrying this big camera, because maybe I wanna get on a ride or two and I don't want my camera banging around. You know what I mean? Plus it's heavy. The truth is it's heavy. So yeah, you guys are coming along for that. And then tonight, Parker and I will need to be very heavily sedated.
Hope you lost.